Hey everybody, it's day 9 of these Advent Reflections, and as I journey through the reading plan, the Bible Project Advent Reading Plan on YouVersion Bible app, I'm just sharing some thoughts and walking through it with some of you. I know some college students, some young adults who might be tuning into this and using this as a way to kind of jumpstart your own kind of devotional thoughts for the day and stuff like that, which is awesome. And so hopefully it's helping, somebody somewhere. That'd be cool. So we're talking about peace. We're talking about the peace, the shalom of God, and that is part of what is coming through Christ to us in this Advent season. Scripture for today in this Bible Project reading plan is Proverbs 16:7. When the ways of people please the Lord, He causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. I've often quoted the verse, and I can't remember the reference now, it might be Hebrews somewhere. As far as it depends on you, live at peace with all people. And I sometimes coach my kids on that strategy of, as far as if there's a lack of peace relationally or in conflict with others, it might be family members, might be coworkers, might be neighbors, who knows, but I'm sure all of us can relate to having an absence of peace, occasionally as it pertains to relationships and stuff like that. But this verse is interesting. When the ways of people please the Lord, He causes even their enemies to be at peace with them. I wouldn't mind being that kind of person. A person that so embodies the shalom of God that even my enemies will be at peace with me. And the reading plan challenges me to think of some habits, some things that please God. And I just made a quick list of 5 things. First of all, I think trusting God pleases God. Trusting God more than I trust myself. Caring for others. I think that, if you look at Scripture and things that seem to be important, to God, it's caring for others. It's looking not only to your own interest, but to the interest of others. The passages of Scripture that challenge us to look after the widow, the orphan, those in need. To care for others. Another habit I think pleases God is gratitude, being thankful, being grateful. I know that if I could focus on that more, that would bring more peace, to my own heart, my own life. Serving, being willing to serve, certainly the example of Christ, washing the disciples' feet and coming to serve, not to be served. So serving others, and then forgiving. I think that pleases God, to forgive others, to show grace. The parable of the servant who was forgiven a debt and then went out and did not share that kind of grace and that kind of forgiveness to someone that owed him money. I think that parable, and there's plenty of other examples in Scripture where this seems to be something that pleases God, is that we would extend the same grace that we've received from God to others. So those are just, for me, the top 5 things I think of when I think of what does it mean to please God, to live in such a way as to please God. Because this verse in Proverbs says, when the ways of people please the Lord. So I want my ways to please God, so that I can be this embodiment, this kind of vessel of peace and shalom, wholeness, and relational restoration, those kind of things. So more to think about as we journey, through this Advent season. I hope that encourages you and helps you. I hope that we can all focus on this, pleasing the Lord, so that even our enemies would be at peace with us. That would be certainly something to set apart the Christian community those who are following Christ, we want to be known for being people of peace, being people that love others and just represent Christ well. So, hey, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and blessings on your continued Advent journey, and we'll see you next time.